Hi everyone, hope you guys are all having a great day. Today I wanted to do a quick video that's sort of a January TBR. I don't normally do that, but this month I'm participating in 2 read-alongs, and I just wanted to talk about those at the beginning of the month. So the first read-along that I am participating in is the Betsy-Tacy read-along. This is being hosted by Kelly from Books I'm Not Reading, Katie from Life Between Words, and Kate from Kate How, that's her channel name. They are doing a year-long read-along of this children's series called the Betsy-Tacy series, and I had actually never heard of it, but they were describing it as something akin to Anne of Green Gables and Little House on the Prairie, so that sounded very interesting to me. I actually haven't ever read all of Little House on the Prairie, but I have read many of the Anne of Green Gables series, and so I am looking forward to reading these children's books for the first time. However, my copy has not arrived yet. It's supposed to be here on Tuesday, but we shall see. So I'm pretty sure, I am sure, I ordered the copy that has the first 4 books in one volume, so that would get me through February. If I enjoy the first few books, I will continue the read-along. If I don't enjoy the first few books, I might stop. I don't know. We shall see. And then the second read-along that I'm participating in is reading The Hunchback of Notre-Dame with Hannah Tay's book club, which is called TayBookClub, I think. I will link her video down below where she does the book club announcement. I'm fairly certain that they read books, or she announces these about once a month and gives you a little over a month to read them. So far, she has just done classics, but I don't know if it's her goal to stick to classics. She chose The Hunchback of Notre-Dame this month, and I just thought that was a perfect opportunity for me to try and read this book. I have probably tried to read it 3 times in the past, but what I've learned is that Victor Hugo and I don't get along. His writing style is slow, and he repeats himself a lot, and he really, really loves architecture, and that sort of prevents me from getting into the story. I think from maybe the first 60 pages, you don't even really get any characters. So that was really hard for me, especially the first few times I tried to pick this up. The first time, I mean, this is a Borders classic, okay? So I bought this probably 15 years ago and haven't ever been able to read it. This may just be one of the longest books on my TBR, or the book that has been on my TBR the longest. But I felt that participating in a read-along would be just a good motivator. I have until the 20th to finish this book. So, and it's going pretty well. Let's see, it's a 505-page book. I'm on page 372. I'm constantly doing the math to figure out how many more days this is going to take me if I can read 30 pages a day. And so far it's going well. After at about the halfway point, you really start getting more involved with the characters and things actually start to happen. It's a much darker story than I realized. And you know, the Disney movie is pretty dark too, at least for a Disney movie. And I understand why they did that now, because The Hunchback of Notre-Dame, the book, is an incredibly dark tale, and the Disney story just took a few pieces of that. So I am enjoying it. I am glad I'm reading it, but I'm also complaining the whole way because every few pages he stops to tell you about a building, and most of me just doesn't care. So those are the 2 read-alongs that I am participating in. I am also considering participating in 2 more. Robert from Barter Hordes is doing a classics, he has a classics book club, I believe, and this month they are reading The Red Badge of Courage, which interests me. I'm just not sure I will be able to read that on top of The Hunchback of Notre-Dame. And then I think that Stripped Cover Lit is doing a read-along of The Road by Cormac McCarthy. Is that his name? He's famous. I should know his name. I'm pretty sure. I have ordered that book, but I don't know if I'll get to it in January. So again, I don't normally do TBRs, but since my reading is going to be so structured this month, I thought that I would share with you guys what I was reading. Let me know if you have read these books. Have you finished The Hunchback of Notre-Dame? Because if you have, I want to know your thoughts on it. Oh, and then the other book that I am definitely reading, I'm not quite halfway done, is Beartown. I've started it. It's wonderful. And my biggest comment on this book so far is that this book is about hockey, and going into it, I was a little nervous about that. I'm not really a sports person. We watch football and baseball, and I only really watch half-heartedly. Just because, you know, that's what my family does. My husband is a big Colts fan. My family growing up was a huge Ravens fan. So I will watch those games, but I am not really a sports fanatic. And this book is about sports fanatics. So I never thought that I would like it, but Frederick Bachman is just an amazing author, and he makes you love his characters no matter what they love. And it's really, really excellent so far. You know it's going to be sad, but that's okay. I'm cool with that for right now. I'm really looking forward to finishing that story. So yeah, if you've read that one, let me know what you think of that as well. I hope you guys have all had a good first week of the year, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks, bye.